Hey guys, how are ya? So what I will be sharing about with you guys is very simple. I'm doing this live actually because I thought that I'm not showing up online enough because I like lately, especially since December, up until now, I've been feeling a lot of my shadow work, a lot of my criticism has been, coming up. And I don't know if you can relate, but yeah, like I just feel a lot of people in the creative space also talk about, how you just want to go and hibernate and do nothing. Guys, let me know if you can relate to this, but really, I'm doing this live because one, I do still feel I'm not showing up online enough. Like, I haven't been showing up online this week almost at all because I just didn't want to. And then I'm like, wow, people gonna forget about me. I work on all of this stuff, and when I will be launching it, who's gonna want to buy and so on, like all of this crap. And I just wanted, to come on and actually share this with you that, I'm not perfect. I'm teaching about spiritual awakening and shadow work and facing your emotions, blah blah blah. In my mind, I should be perfect, right? I should have figured it all out, but I'm not, right? And with this, I want you to really show you that you don't have to have your shit together, quotes, to be able to help somebody else. I might go through my highs and lows, but when I'm going through this, even at your lowest, you're still valuable, you still possess worth. And just by me sharing, I know this already because I've experienced this so many times, by me sharing my pain, I know that this can be relatable to somebody else, just so they can say, oh my god, me too, right? So that somebody else doesn't feel like it's only happening to them. um yeah, and exactly like Alice is saying, that I'm showing up a lot. And somebody else commented today, he said, oh, I'm seeing you show up online so much. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I maybe post one reel or whatever. In my mind, I expect so much more from me. And just to make it shorter, like, I've been feeling a lot of shadow around this comes up to me, and there's so much criticism and judgment. I tell myself that I should be doing already so much more, and I should be promoting XYZ by this time, and I'm still not doing it. Like, where I'm wasting my time. So as I'm working through this, let me know if you would like me to do like a video afterwards, how I deal with criticism and judgment, because I feel I'm not fully ready to record a video on this, because I just don't want to start crying on the video, and until I have processed the lesson myself. I can share it afterwards if you guys will find it of value, because again, my part of me says, oh, don't be too much, like no one wants to see that bullshit. But I know this is my mind, this is just telling me whatever, and trying to drag me down. And so many of you have shared with me as well that you work on whatever, and you want to create, you want to be of help to people, and then it says, your mind comes and says, in like, who do you think you are to do this, right? And Alice, who's watching now, she's also on YouTube, and that's how we connected. And I just love her work and how we connected on YouTube, through YouTube. But it took me a while, to start connecting with people, because my mind in the beginning will say, oh, no one is interested in your stuff. I will put all of those creators on the pedestal, that they're better than me, that they have all this figured it out and I'm not. So guys, just showing up vulnerable here, and yeah, just sharing that I'm like worrying about all of my stuff, that I'm not showing up because I'm working on the back scenes, in the back scenes, yeah, on some other things. And I also want to share what I'm working on with you guys. So I know I've shared that I will be creating the shadow work course, and I already expected myself to be promoting it, the beta program, and I'm not. I'm still just working on the outline. However, I sent it to my list for people who show the interest, but I'm also going to share that the shadow work course is going to be coming slightly later, because based on all of the feedback that I received from people who filled in the form, is that I will be bringing on some more experts in the shadow course, and I will be adding them as a bonus section. Hey Gavin, how are you? Good to see you. So I will be adding them as a bonus section, and I was literally on a call today with a mentor of mine who's been a huge part of my healing journey, and I will be bringing him into the course as well. So we will have EFT, we will have quantum healing. Like, I'm just so freaking excited for this course. And yeah, as I said, the beta program, it will be a live program where we will be doing it together. So it's not going to be just the self-paced course. Plus, it's going to be at way much lower price than the course later will be. Hey, George, how are you? Thank you, Alice, for saying that. I appreciate that. So if you are interested in doing the shadow work course, you still can, show the interest by going to link in my bio and filling in the form. As I said, I'm just, organizing the collaborations and everything. But I thought while I'm doing the shadow work course, while I'm preparing all of this, I wanted to, warm you guys up to start practicing with doing the shadow work and so on. So what I'm actually doing, I've already been mentioning this too, is a guided workbook. And this workbook is going to take you through the process, how to break free from your limitations of your mind. So it's a process that, for example, I'm now judging myself and criticizing myself for not being fast enough, efficient enough. This is the process I'm going through myself. So this will be a free thing. I'm gonna be probably launching it, if all goes by plan, next week. So if you'd like to receive it, just comment down below, let me know, DM me, whatever. So, I can share this with you when it's live. But yeah, like, it's very important to have a process in place, because if we don't know specific steps, how to break past and those patterns, how to unlock them, what we tend to do, humans, when we get caught up in a limiting belief, we get emotional, it triggers our survival mode, and we just go onto the loop of self-sabotage. It's like a never-ending cycle. And I just want to normalize that it's okay if you self-sabotage. And guys, if you are courageous enough, share this in the comments that that other people can also see. It's not just Kristina telling this because she's brave to show up and tell this. No, most of the people face this self-sabotaging cycles and limiting beliefs, fears, or and other bullshit that our ego mind, human mind, comes up with. And you all can change this 100%. I will not be telling you and creating these processes if I would not have done this and experienced this in the past myself. So this is in a summary an update from me. I really enjoyed. Yeah, it's good to hear that you're good, Gavin. Yeah, you can watch the replay. In the beginning, I shared that I'm really going through ups and lows with my shadow work and self-criticism a little bit, but it's all good, part of the process, and I just know that it's a clearance before we shift fully and completely into 5D. So embracing the process, sharing this with you guys, and yeah, if you want to be a part of shadow work course beta program, which will be coming end of the month, maybe beginning of March, let me know, or just fill in the form in my link in my bio. And if you want to get the 6-step process to break free from the limits of your mind, just DM me, so I have your email, and I'll send you it out when it's out. And yeah, other than that, if you guys, need any help, just let me know. My DMs are always open, and I'll talk to you somewhere in the stories. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Bye.